Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling.
YouTube, what is the deal? It's your boy Datruthyadig. You know what we doing today. Actually, you may not know what we're doing today, but I'm going to tell you. It's Bow Nose Rose Monday. Something I just came up with, fun to do. If you're in the chat over the weekend or in the stream over the weekend, they were crazy for me. I ended up pulling 3 in a row, but you've probably seen it on various of my social medias. But that's what we're going to here to do today is try to see if these Bow Nose rolls are glitchy for us today. I'm going to have about 58,000 trainers, which is roughly about 3 Bow Nose players. And then what we're going to do is try to build on it from that point. But before we get into that, you know what I need you to do. If you could, please like, subscribe to the video. I do appreciate all the love and support, but I'm not going to waste any time. It's not any special video. We're just going to get into these Bow Nose rolls. So let's get into it here. All right, so I'm just going to go straight into it. As you can see, I already got the training 57,000. Now, what I was able to do, I was able to get training for about 9 coins per, which ideally is what you want. So obviously training is rolls a little bit, but that's okay. So look, we're gonna hop straight into it and see if we can essentially make our coins back, or at least make our training back with these rolls, right? So let's get into rolling and see what we can do here. So I'm gonna go straight into it. How was you guys' weekend league? How did you do? Me, I finished 18 wins, way worse than what I finished last week. Had a couple of games that were iffy. Obviously, look, you know, fluke's gonna happen to everyone, but the great players learn how to fight the fluke. I was unable to fight the fluke today or this past weekend, but that is okay. As you can see, the rolls are starting off pretty pedestrian, but that is all right. You know, it's a sample size thing in terms of having more. The more, the better when it comes to Bow Nose rolls, because you want to give yourself more ample opportunities to pull, you know, those 94s. I believe if we pull at least 194 or maybe 2, I think we're in the profit, or at least making our coins back. Obviously, if we can pull more, that'd be great. Like I said, I thought 57k or 58k was a big enough sample size to give us, you know, kind of an idea. I have watched a couple of things this morning of some people who said the rolls were glitchy, and it was glitchy for them. So look, without using their words for it, I wanted to use my own words for it and see if we can make that happen. All right. As we continue to get into the rolls here now, Zero Chill is coming. How to prepare for it? To be honest, man, you can watch so many other YouTubers how to prepare for it. It changes every year. So, as I was saying, it changes every year. So, man, it's hard to prepare for it. Will the structure be the same? I mean, the promos that we've had this year, none of the structure's been the same. So, you know, as you get a new one, Dave Robinson there, who actually doesn't look too bad as a pass coverage linebacker. I was actually looking at him, and I believe you can get Lurker for 1 AP with him. And he is 6'3", 250. With 90 plus zone, and he can pass rush a little bit. So that may be a card you see a lot. And I actually have, I don't want to spoil it in this video, but because I'll do it in my next No Money Spent video, but we switched theme teams. Well, not necessarily switched. We went to a different theme team. We still have our Washington, but I had a lot of players, if you guys remember me talking in my last No Money Spent video about players that I had that I wanted to switch to. A lot of net players and, you know, things of that nature that I could switch to this theme team fairly easy, and I did. But I also kept my Washington's theme team, so it'll give us a bit of a boost and it'll give us a bit of a spice up in terms of being able to switch between theme teams. Obviously, the team captains, you know, the George Kittle and all those guys help. Spoiler alert, I probably just gave it away with George Kittle, but that's all right. But as we're into these roles, I think we're about 15k deep, and we have not seen the animation we want to see yet, which, like I said, it's okay. Ideally, we want to see the animation. I'm not going to go too crazy because this is my No Money Spent. If this was my Broncos theme team, it would be a little bit different. But what I've been doing, if you're not into the streams, and if you are, you should probably tune in twitch.tv/Datruthyadig. But I've been rolling these and just basically keeping the 85s for when the Bow Nose promos drop. So I did a couple of Dave Robinsons, did a John Lynch this morning because I had over like 90 cards of the 85s. And, you know, I made a smooth profit. So I think I was making about 240k per Dave Robinson and about 230k per John Lynch, which is pretty good. What I do believe what's going to happen, though, and I had a discussion with this with someone, is that I think they're going to go up to 95s next week. And here's my theory around it, right? It's just a 6-week program. We've had 3 weeks of 94s, right? I think they want Zero Chill to set the overalls moving forward. So Zero Chill is scheduled to drop this week. I think we're going to get an overall boost in some cards, and then next week we are going to get 95 Bow Nose players, with these players being 86. So this is going to be an 86 plus. Now, will that end up being good for these rolls, it remains to be seen, because obviously you'll be able to pull 85s out of here as well. But another reason why I think they're going to do that, this week is the last week for Wildcard Wednesday. I don't think they want to push, even though usually Rising Stars are the last cards that usually do push the overall up. So we should get, 93s and 94 Rising Stars, I believe. I think they want Zero Chill to set it moving forward. So I think after Zero Chill, we shall see an overall increase. So be on the lookout for that. So if you are going to be doing these this week, don't expect these to be 94s next week. It's possible that they still could. And, and EA just decides to go against everything I just said, which that would be so EA. But I truly do believe 6-week program, half 94s, half 95s. So they're getting the legends out of the way. Now, I guess the Bold Nose Legends, but I was very surprised with it being Barry Sanders. Very surprised. That's a big name to drop in the Bold Nose promo, and usually EA will capitalize on big names in their likeness, and they didn't do it with Barry Sanders. So kind of props to EA on that one, but at the same time, that Barry Sanders card honestly is not very good compared to some of the backs we have in the game, and the Bo Jacksons, and it also depends on if you're on current gen or next gen. Obviously on next gen, bigger backs play better. That's why you see Blunt, that's why you see Bo, that's why you still see Derrick Henry. Even Roger Craig is a bigger back at 225 pounds, but with Barry, I believe he was 5'8", 205 pounds. So, but if you're on, as we look at Barry, we can look at his weight and stuff now. If it shows it to us, I can't remember if it does show it to you on this or not. And I'm gonna go with not. Okay. So moving on. Look, we're almost halfway through, and we have not gotten a 94 as of yet. So maybe these rolls have been tuned down. And look, I have no problem showing you guys what not to do or what to do. So if this continues down this trend, this will show you what not to do. Obviously, I'm still going to be able to build one, I think, and I will be able to put that on the auction house and go from there. But yeah, it's not looking promising. Obviously, look, I've proved many times, and on the weekend it was proven again, that these can heat up at any moment. So, I mean, it's not over until it's over, or until the fat lady sings, as they say. Pardon me, no. But, yeah, we're almost halfway through, and we haven't sniffed a 94. And like I said, all subject to change. But this is going to be a big week for content. Obviously, we have the Bo Nose dropping today. We have Team of the Week tomorrow. We'll have Wildcard Wednesday, Rising Stars on Wednesday, where you'll be able to choose your free Wildcard Wednesday card. For me, I think I'm going to go with Trent Williams. Unless there's a Wildcard Wednesday card that absolutely blows me away, I'm going to go with Trent Williams, and he's basically going to be my left tackle for the rest of the year. Because, I mean, he's graded the best left tackle in the game, so he's going to get another upgrade. I can see him getting like a Team of the Year or something, then he'll really be solidified for me for the rest of the year. So that's going to be my thought process. And then I think we should get a Zero Chill preview on Thursday. And then after that, Zero Chill comes on Friday. And Zero Chill is, I mean, it's a 3-week month-long promo. I'm excited because I get excited for it every year with gifts. Look, gifts, I know every year it's, do you buy gifts? Do you just wait and, purchase the day of Christmas when the gift opens? I like the surprise of having gifts personally, and I like the thrill of it. And my advice during Zero Chill, do not quick sell any gifts whatsoever. Because when you quick sell gifts, you automatically lose. And if anything does tell us about what's been in previous Maddens, in these previous rerolls with these gifts, small presents typically pay out very well, especially if they're a 85 plus Bo Nose player, or if they're an 82 plus Team of the Week. If they're at something plus instead of a rigid set overall, like an 82 to 87, if it's a plus, it presents better value because you can obviously try to pull the plus side of the 82. If it's an 82 Team of the Week, you can pull 91s, 92s, 93s. 85 plus Bo Nose, you can obviously pull 94s, hopefully 95s. Same thing with legend pieces, So keep that in mind if you are going in with gifts, to not quick sell anything when it comes to gifts. Just do not do it. Just hold on to everything and let it all play out on Christmas Day. And speaking of letting it all play out, it is not playing out really well for us. This may have been a terrible idea. Like I said, it was roughly about 500k in coins that I risked here. Yeah, and I think I'm probably gonna make back maybe 300k, which is okay. That's why you do these things, and I'm happy to showcase, so that way you guys get a bit of an understanding what these rolls are looking like, right? I'd rather me waste my coins, even if it's on my no money spin account, because I feel like, I can play the game and make some coins back, compared to you guys going out and risking coins. Because not everyone's an online player. Someone's an offline player where they play solo battles, but they may get top 100 in solo battles, whatever it may be, which can be very lucrative and rewarding. But for myself, yeah, these are terrible, like completely, absolutely terrible. So, yeah, man, it's up to you if you want to risk it. Use my example here, and you can make your decision from that point, right? So that's what I'm looking at. Obviously, we have about 10 more. Can we get lucky in these last 10 rows? Absolutely. Based on my previous 45K worth of rows, will I get lucky? Probably not. So it's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, because I did see some of these rows earlier from a lot of other people, and they were hitting. But for me, I must have got on the train a little bit too late. But like I said, that's all right. That's cool. I'm happy, to risk, this beforehand. Obviously, like I said, with Zero Chill coming, I wouldn't advise you to do this, because you want to save all your coins for as much as possible. But like I said, for me, it's all right. I'm good with it, so I'm not going to make too much of a complaint about it. We're going to do this to have fun. Obviously, it would be more fun if I pulled a 94, absolutely. But without a shadow of doubt, these are always as fun. If you know me and anyone's in my Twitch streams, I'm a degenerate when it comes to pack openings or openings, period. I love to do it, man. I love to have the risk, the surprise element and everything. I can easily go out and buy these cards and do that, but the pulling it just gives you that, better feeling. Just to be completely honest, as we have about 6 more here. And yeah, I don't know if we're gonna pull. I've clutched one out. We can always walk it off, but yeah, these are bad. Overall, these were absolutely terrible, and my advice would be to stay away. Just save for Zero Chill. Absolutely, just save for Zero Chill. No need to go out and do all this whatsoever. But like I said, I wanted to give a big sample size so you guys get an understanding of what's going on with these packs at the end of the day. So use my example and take it and formulate your opinion out of that. And if it was you, if I was you and I was looking at this, stay away. Absolutely stay away. Even if you have the coins to waste and all that stuff, stay away. It's clearly not worth it. It's abundantly clear it's not worth it. But that Dave Robinson, I did find out, obviously looking at it, he gets Washington football team cam, so he might not be an actual bad. He'd be 94 speed on the Washington football team, so that wouldn't actually be a bad user at 6'3". So yeah, I may see what he's talking about and check him out a little bit. As I believe something just sold. Because my coins did go up. I don't think I was at 791 before. Last couple packs here, and yeah, these were horrendous. Without a shot of a doubt, these were terrible. Let's just call a spade as you say. So I think we'll probably make about 29K back. But yeah, stay away, boys. At the bow nose rolls, as you can see, I got a 94. Dave Robinson already up there waiting for him to sell. If we look at this, I already had 5 in my binder, so we got 45, right? So I can do basically just to check without these 5, excuse me. Yeah, we made about 30K back, so we lost roughly half. So we lost about 200K, like I said. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys can enjoy a little bit different video. We will be back with the No Money Spent in the Broncos theme team this week, but until next time, signing out. Deuces.